All right, hey, welcome back, everybody. Come on in, take a seat, man. Sit right now. All right, so let me open this box back up. I've been using these headphones for about a week now, and let me tell you, they are fantastic. In the era of everybody trying to come out with some wireless earbuds, some true wireless earbuds, not everybody's getting it right. I reviewed I reviewed this one set that the volume was so low and they were just terrible. I actually told you not to even buy them. Then the next set was the Samsung, the 2017 model, I believe it was. I believe it was the Gear Icon X, the first rendition of those. And now we have the ZNT AirFits. I've reviewed products from ZNT before. They're singular or they're single earbud, and I've matched them up two at the same time. They sounded great. So I just knew it was a matter of time before they came out with some true wireless earbuds, like a real set instead of me just making up my own set. So here they are, man, and I've been using them for about a week now. They're great. I actually had to take out. You get some ear tips to put in there, small, medium, and large. I believe I traded the medium out for the large ones, and then you got your USB charging cable right there. Whoa, some instructions. I don't think I missed anything. I mean, for me using them for a week and I don't know how to operate them yet, that would be pretty terrible, right? But let me just let me just glance through this. Yeah, I mean, everything's pretty simple. It does have a button on it. I'm gonna show you in a second. It does have a button on it, so you can play and pause, and even skip a track if you hold down the button. Let me look at battery life here. Battery life has actually been excellent. I haven't run out of battery yet. I actually listened to them for about 2 hours and some change, like 2.5 hours. Okay, yeah. Playtime, 3 to 3.5 hours at 75% volume. Talk time, 3 hours at 75% volume. Standby time, 160 hours. And let's talk about that, because my last set, the set I was working out with, I still work out with them. That's the Gear Icon X. Those are for working out. Don't try to do nothing else with them because they're just not gonna last a long time. Problem with those is I found out when you leave the case closed, the earbuds never really turn off, period. So whether you close the case or not, they don't turn off. So when you go to use them again, they're dead. So you have to know when you go work out and use them, and you charge them up, and then they're ready to go for about an hour, hour and a half. I don't like that. I want my stuff ready. So with these, let's just talk about these from here on out. I don't want to compare them to nothing else because there's really not a comparison. I really like these. So if you don't even need to watch the rest of the video, just click on the link in the description, purchase a pair, fantastic price. But for those of y'all that want to stick around and listen to all my jabbering, here we go. Battery life on these is fantastic. I did not listen to these for more than, I think it was 2 hours, maybe 15 minutes or so. I got tired of listening to music. I had other stuff to do, so I put them back in the case. Cool thing is, when I went like literally days later, like 4 or 5 days later, to pull them out of the case, they still had a charge. The case will charge them back up in like 20 minutes. Oh man, let me look. Let me make sure. Let me see how much of a charge you can get out of this case. Okay, yeah, so you can charge these things up 3.5 to 4 times from the case itself. So I mean, battery life to me is not an issue with these earbuds. But the most important thing is sound and functionality. Now, these are not workout earbuds. These are not like IP anything certified, so I wouldn't try to go sweat in them. I mean, a typical regular sweat would be fine, but don't be trying to work out and soak these things. They're not gonna make it. So you got this closure right here, which is actually a pretty small closure. You got your micro USB charging port on there, and you got your ZNT your branding right there, and that's it. You open this bad boy up, there's nothing sophisticated about the top, but you do have like a magnetic pull. So there's some magnets in there that pull it into the pins where it's supposed to go for the left and right one. So let's pull these out and just look at this case real quick. So there's an LED on the case, and you got your connection pins, and that's pretty much it. Your battery is inside of here that charges these things up. So I don't know if you noticed, but let me see here. When you put these things in here, they start charging automatically. There's no on-off switch on the buds or the case. They just start charging. There's a blue or like a, what is that, a turquoise LED ring that goes around each button on each one. And when you put it in there, LED lights up on the case, and then the ring lights up on the earbuds, letting you know they're charging. And once they're done, it turns off. And guess what else turns off? The earbuds. The earbuds immediately turn off. And when you take them out, yeah, they turn on. Yeah, and then it just turned on left and right. And then they pair with each other. I'm hearing this. Okay, yeah, I can hear it all. So there's no accelerometer or anything in here. I think it's just based off of whether you're connected to something or not. They'll turn off if they're not connected to anything for a while. But when you put them in the case, they shut off. That way it's not draining the battery in your case excessively, and that way they're always ready when you're ready. Because the last time I used these things was about 4 or 5 days ago, and today I went to get my car detailed at the dealer, and I had these in my bag, whipped them out, and they were ready to go. So I just jammed out until my car was ready, basically. So the sound. The reason why I carry these things around with me is because of the sound. They sound fantastic, man. So the sound is really balanced, but there's a lot of bass in these things, man. They don't get terribly, incredibly loud. I mean, it's definitely loud enough to block out all the noise. I actually used these on a trip home from Dallas with the wife. She was, listening to music and talking and stuff. I just doop, doop, and I watched the movie. What movie was I watching? I can't remember. It was Dave Chappelle. It was Dave Chappelle's newest comedy, The Equanimity and the Bird Revelation. I watched that with these earbuds and didn't even have to recharge them or nothing, and it was perfect. It blocked out all the sound and everything. Outstanding sound quality. But that was for movies. There was no latency or anything like that. That worked great. And they're perfectly balanced as far as what you're hearing in each ear. And there's no latency when you're watching videos. But as far as music sound, excellent, man. Lots and lots of bass. The highs and mids are balanced. I think they're just great earbuds. And for the price, I mean, you can easily pay $300 for a pair of earbuds with a brand name on them, but I like ZNT. They are all right with me. I'm just glad I have mine, because sometimes you don't want to be walking around with just, a set of cans on your head. Like when I was sitting at the dealership, I didn't want a set of cans on my head, and you definitely don't want to be, they're durable too. You definitely don't want to be dealing with a wire hanging down like this all the time. True wireless is something I can actually believe in because of these right here. I think they did a great job with these, man. So y'all get out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in my ear and finish jamming out to this Kendrick Lamar, Money Trees. That's what I was jamming. I ain't claiming to be no expert in this kind of stuff. I'm just doing reviews. But before I get out of here, hey, before y'all leave, man, go ahead and tap on that like button, smash on that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all at the next one.